From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Violet Skybor.
Good morning, everyone. Starting off with just cloud cover, but we're expecting the snowfall to move in by this afternoon, becoming widespread and heavy going into this afternoon and evening. First, taking a look from our Carbone Auto Group tower cam over the city of Utica, just seeing cloudy skies right now. But again, by noon, that's when that snowfall is going to begin. We have a few warnings and watches in place right now. A winter storm warning up north for the North Country. This is for heavy snow and gusty winds. Then a winter weather advisory for the southern valleys for snow, sleet, and ice on top of those gusty winds for today. So when the snowfall is expected to begin, it's already heading into the region. Around noon to 1 p.m. is when it will move into Syracuse regions, into central New York around 1 to 2 p.m. and then going further east into Fulton counties around 2 to 3 p.m. is when it's going to begin, and it is a widespread event. So taking a look at our radar and satellite, Storm Tracker 2 sponsored by Adirondack Bank. This storm is moving in from the west. It's going to bring snowfall, already some light fluffy stuff, but the widespread snow will move in this afternoon, and that is as the system way off to our west is going to bring this snow, and you can see how heavy some of these bands are right off of this system. Looking further south, a rain-snow mix with some sleet in there as well, and that's going to move in to the southern valleys as this storm gets closer heading into tonight. So overall, starting at noon until tonight, this is how much you can expect. The heaviest amounts into northern Oneida and Herkimer counties around 10 to 16 inches. Going into the Mohawk Valley around 4 to 6 inches, and then we have that rain, snow, sleet mix to the south, and we're only expecting about 2 to 4 inches for the southern valleys because some of that ice might melt the snow. The snow is going to continue into Sunday, becoming lake effect, and here's how much you can expect starting Sunday morning until Sunday night. Around 4 to 6 inches at the most off of Lake Ontario, where that lake effect will be the heaviest. 2 to 4 inches right through central New York, and trace to 2 inches in Herkimer County and areas further east. Right now, a very cold morning. Bundle up before you head outside. Around 11 degrees for Mike in New Hartford, 7 for George and Glenmore, 6 degrees for Bob and Clinton. Heading down to the southern valleys, 8 degrees in Cooperstown for Stuart, 11 for Deb and Hartwick, 10 for Scott in Edmiston, 13 for Mark in Milford, and 10 degrees over in Morris for Ted. Heading into this afternoon, again, that snow begins right around noon. Temperatures in the lower 20s, becomes widespread and heavy this evening, and especially into northern Oneida County. That will be the heaviest amount of snowfall. Overnight tonight, the snowfall continues, becoming a little bit lighter and more spread out going into Sunday. So Sunday morning, most of the snow is going to be up in the northern regions as it becomes lake effect. We'll have some pretty persistent lake effect bands up in the northern regions. All of this snow eventually tapers off going towards Sunday night and will dry out as we head into Monday. Before today, dry right now. Snow begins around noon, continues into this evening. Highs in the lower 20s. Heading into tonight, around 30 degrees, and that snow persists throughout the day on Sunday. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Snowfall today and tomorrow with highs in the upper 20s, and then going into Monday, Tuesday, and the rest of the week. Staying dry but cold for the first part in the teens, then reaching near 40 as we go towards next weekend. Here's your second trivia question. The record for the most snowfall from a single storm, which was 5 days long, was 15 feet. But what state did this occur in?
California.
It was, and it was in the mountains, of course, because below that, they don't really get a whole lot of snow.
I know from San Diego, when I used to live there, 2 hours away, you were in the mountains skiing. So
oh my gosh.
I used to get a lot of snow there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And stay with us. We're back with more right after this.